Hey guys.
Alright folks, we're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patron right here. Stormlord is the name of the band, and the name of the song is Mediterranea. So I'm going on a hunch here that this is a band from Italy. First of all, they're signed to Scarlet Records, which is an Italian label.
Okay.
The name of the song is Mediterranea, which derives from Mediterranean. I'm assuming.
The sea.
The sea.
Yeah. There's a lot of countries.
But Italy is the only one that pops in my mind. I honestly
Like,
never think of
Italy, for me,
anybody
it's
else.
Italy and like Malta.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Funny enough, it's not Cyprus?
No.
Greece? No?
I think Italy and Malta.
Croatia is also in the Mediterranean, and I don't think they get any love for it because of that.
No, because they're technically just Balkans, right? So like.
I know, but Split is in the Mediterranean.
I know, but dude, they're Balkan. Like,
Okay.
you can't be Mediterranean and Balkan.
I think you can be whatever you want to be.
I think they can only be one, and one of them is a lot more powerful.
Listen, some people in the south of Portugal, in Algarve, claim to be Mediterranean, and Algarve is not even in the Mediterranean. Algarve is in the Atlantic. It's off the Mediterranean, off of Hercules, pillars of Hercules, the Strait of Gibraltar. Anything past the Strait of Gibraltar is Mediterranean. Yeah, anything past the Strait of Gibraltar is Mediterranean. But Algarve is before the Strait of Gibraltar, but it's still in that kind of cove area there.
They just want to be something.
Plus, the water there's really warm, and I think that's why they kind of claim a little bit of Mediterranean. Anyways,
it's like how you claim Latino.
Dude, I am Latino. Every Portuguese person is Latino. How do you think you have Latin America? Because you have
that's not what
countries
they
who
mean when
speak
they say.
Spanish and
That's not what they
Portuguese.
mean when they say Latino.
I don't care what they mean. I'm going by the technicality of the word.
That's like, okay.
Latino is anybody whose language derived from Latin. Portugal falls under that category.
Yeah, but that's like you know what? I'm not even gonna get into it.
Okay.
I feel like it's
Perfect.
a useless fight.
It is, because I'm right. And everybody else that disagrees is wrong. All right. It's like Brazilians don't want to be called Latin. They are. What the fuck, is that a harp? Oh no, it's a guitar. Wow, that ending was super cinematic. It,
which I feel fits a name like Stormlord.
yeah,
Although I did think it was gonna be like power metal.
Me too. Me too. And also, I didn't real for those of you like me that don't know exactly what Jason Newsted is up to since he left Metallica many years ago. He's playing guitar for this band. He looks a little bloated, so maybe it's time to get into a keto diet or something like that.
Is this old? Because I haven't seen anyone look like that in like since like 2007.
I don't know if this
with
is
that goatee and that hair.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
That was Jason Newsted post Black Album.
But I'm saying that's like 2007.
That's load reload era Jason Newsted.
Oh, I was gonna say like late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that style since.
That's when all the Metallica guys, I don't know if you guys remember this, they went through that phase where they cut their hair and Kirk started painting his nails and they had like, eyeliner and you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like it's like a lot of bands go through that phase. They went through that phase as well, like their emo phase, I guess. Maybe they were into My Chemical Romance. I don't know.
It was not out by then.
No?
My Chemical Romance.
So Metallica goth look.
No, but
emo goth was prior to My Chemical
When was that?
Romance?
I can't remember what years was that.
That was like load reload era. So that's like what the Black Album came out in the early 90s, so that's like mid 90s, mid to late 90s.
My Chemical Romance was post 9/11.
Okay.
No, it's because that's the whole story of how the band formed.
Was because of 9/11?
Because he was on a train in New York, and he looked out the window and he saw 9/11.
And that made him start a band called My Chemical Romance?
There's other things.
Fuck, I don't see any correlation.
There was other things in mind, but that was a pretty big focal point in Gerard Way.
I wonder how that origin story begins. You see a plane going into a building, America's being attacked, and you're like thinking to yourself, man, you know what I really need to do? Start a band. Not just any band, an emo band. Because that's what the world needs right now is an emo band. Like, I just wonder how that conversation in your brain goes. But anyhow, that's a topic for a different video. Stormlord. On the high mountains of Sicily.
It was so high and the wind was going that sometimes I could barely hear what he was saying.
Oh, he looked very Schmeagol.
And he looked... That's crazy.
But it's true.
But
he also looked like
say,
a bad AI version of Ron James Dio.
Oh, you say Schmeagol.
No, Ron James Dio. He actually looked a little bit like Ron James Dio.
I'm going to say
taller.
The song and what the song gives, it gives a lot in 4 minutes. And
it packs a lot in 4 minutes.
It packs a lot in 4 minutes. And that's not really a bad thing. It fills out empty spaces really nicely. And I enjoy those deeper vocals when they came in. Those like more what I thought the power metal song was going to sound like. But I gotta say the mixing on the vocals it throws me sometimes because sometimes I just can't hear them.
The mixing on the vocal is not the greatest.
But also that kills.
It's not the greatest because the song is very cinematic in nature.
True.
And I think for a song when I like the clean vocals. I thought the clean vocals were really good. The song is very cinematic in nature. So when you have a song like that, where the song itself, the sound of the song is very big, if you have vocals like this, those vocals have to be almost at the same level to kind of like permeate through the song with the song.
Have to hear them, but they feel like they're being buried.
I don't have to understand necessarily what it's saying with the harshness, but they have to be more audible.
It just feels like he's being buried within the track.
That's what I'm saying.
Especially around the end there.
But
around the end, it almost sounded like the song was
at the end they got worse though.
Yeah, at the end, it was almost like halfway through the song they switched mixers, because the end of the song, it sounded like how like a song goes down slowly and then
I know, but this one is the other way around.
No. The song is going this way, but his vocals are going this way. It's creating
Generation
X.
I know, but I also felt like the end of the song felt a little rushed to me. That whole sense of progression into the ending, to that climatic ending to me felt a little bit rushed because the first 2/3 of the song are more methodic in nature in terms of.
It feels that rushed because this was a 4-minute track, and it does feel like there's a lot in this track. That even after
but it didn't feel rushed until the end.
I know, but even after one listen, I feel like I haven't experienced all that there is to experience in this track.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I think this song needed another minute.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, I never say that, like, never. I'm one of those guys when I do my album reviews, and for those of you that watch my album reviews, I always harp on if the album is how long the albums are. I hate long albums. I like my albums 40 minutes, like 30, between 35 to 40, 45, like at the tip. And I always harp on that, and if the album goes over 45, I'm always complaining about how long the album is and whatever.
Yeah.
So I can't believe I'm going to sit here and say that this song could have used another minute.
Yeah, no, I agree with you because it felt rushed, but like then like I said, it felt rushed on the end part, but also the mixing got worse. So it just felt like the end of the song got worse. Like the first 2.5 minutes is a solid track.
I agree,
and I think the last minute and a half it dropped.
I think there's two solutions. One, either you make the song a little bit longer so that ending doesn't feel rushed and you can really work that ending out.
Fix the mixing
in general. Or you make the song even shorter and then you take away that ending and then you allow the song to just be the more prototypical versus chorus, close off the song, and you're done.
It's like a 3.5 minute track.
Yeah.
And you know what? It would be the best. It would be a really good song.
It's either one or the other.
Still got to fix the mixing.
But I feel like it's kind of pregnant right now because it's neither one or the other. It's kind of in between here.
There's like three main problems. Two of them have easy solutions, right? But you can't have one solution without the third, and that's the mixing. You can't do the short song without fixing the mixing. You can't lengthen the song without fixing the mixing. Needs to be fixed either way.
I agree with you on that.
Because even parts of the song where his vocals will be high and then be low, be high or be low. And you know what it felt like? It felt like the Deftones set when we went to go see System of a Down, where we were standing in the middle, and sometimes I can hear his voice, and then it just goes like from here down to here, then here down to here, then here. They were fucking with the mixing table.
Yeah, it was like the vocals were coming out of one
waves.
PA and then switched to another PA and then going back to the other PA and then to the other PA instead of having it in the center console or something.
The only song that you can hear his vocals from start to finish is when they're barely playing the guitar a little bit.
I felt like when the songs got heavier and louder, the vocals dropped down quite a bit.
But System of a Down came out and then it was all fixed.
Yeah,
so.
well, they were the headliners, so
you gotta fix it.
You gotta put an extra couple of dollars and cents towards that. Anyhow, still a fun band to check out. We've never checked out these guys on the channel before, so always cool to discover some new music, and that's what we're here for. Hit us up in the comment section. Let us know your thoughts on Stormlord. Are they from Italy? I guess I can go into Metal Encyclopedia and find out.
Check, yeah.
But you guys can also let us know in the comment section. Having said that, the guitar player that did the clean vocals, he kind of looked Portuguese. I'm not gonna lie to you. He had a little bit of that look of someone who does some bricklayer on the weekend. Just saying.
He definitely lays concrete.
He probably also does some roofing.
Yeah.
But I think there's a Venn diagram where the Italians and the Portuguese kind of meet in the middle when it comes to construction skills.
Yeah, I think there's that Venn diagram,
yeah. Yeah. All right. On that note, guys, we'll see you all at the next one.
See ya.